the Golden Gloves National Championships presented by AOL for broadband from Kansas City, Missouri. Moved to 152 pounds. Joining us here at ringside, a couple 154-pound champions. Of course, my partner, Raul Marquez, the former champ, and Winky Wright, the reigning, undisputed 154-pound champion. As you watch these amateurs go at it, does it take you back to your youth?
Oh man, it feels great to see these fighters out here giving it all, you know, and just trying to become one of the best fighters in the world, and they're on the right path. All
right, Winky's going to sit with us through this next bout at 152 pounds. You know, we just had the Battle of Missouri. Now we have the Battle of the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area with Henry Crawford and Daniel Jacobs. Crawford, 23 years of age. Jacobs, a high school student out of Brooklyn, New York. He's 17 years of age. Jacobs with the slight reach advantage. Crawford in the red, Jacobs in the blue. Jacobs, a student at Erasmus Hall High School in Brooklyn, New York. A New York Golden Gloves champ and two-time Junior Olympic champion as well.
Yeah, Jacobs is definitely the man here with the most experience.
Winky, as you watch these young boxers, a 17-year-old, a 23-year-old, working the amateur game, you're known as such a tremendous technician in the ring, great technique. Is that something that you look for in these young fighters, see which guys have the great technique and aren't so wild?
Yeah, definitely. You got to look to see which fighter learning the skills, you know, the art of boxing. And a lot of these fighters got it. You know, they throwing good punches, throwing good combinations, and using good defense.
Jacobs in the blue, trying to establish his jab.
Actually, some of these fighters sometimes, Bob, they have more of a professional style. Exactly.
Well, that was something you can relate to,
yes,
Raul.
I was
a U.S. Olympian in 1992 in Barcelona, but many in the amateur game felt you were more suited for the pro game.
Yeah, I always felt that. I always like to take my time, pick my shots. And just from seeing this fight, someone could walk in here. If this guy didn't have the headgear on and the T-shirt, you would think it would be a professional fight.
Yep.
Because they're really taking their time. They're not fighting that fast pace like they do in the amateur boxing.
Another guy, Fernando Vargas, from the 1996 Olympic team, had a pro style in the amateur game.
We're not gonna say Vargas around me unless he want to fight.
You got the belts now.
Come and get him.
There's the bell to end round number one for Crawford and Jacobs. It's the Golden Gloves National Championships on NBC. Well, for broadband, call 1-800-4ONLINE to sign up today. Bob Papa, Raul Marquez, Mario Lopez, Kansas City, Missouri. We're joined at ringside by the undisputed junior middleweight champion of the world, Winky Wright, as we watch Henry Crawford and Daniel Jacobs, round number two, 152 pounds. And Raul and Winky, both of these guys, very solid as far as trying to establish their jab.
Oh, both fighters throwing very strong jabs, good combinations.
Yeah, I had Jacobs winning that round. He landed some good, like Winky said, good, solid, stiff jabs, finding his range, and putting a little bit of combinations together. Yeah. 2s and 3s.
Oh.
They're big boys. I mean, these guys are pretty big for
152.
152.
Crawford throwing like an overhand right.
Crawford in the red, Jacobs in the blue. Jacobs, 17 years of age, from Brooklyn. Crawford, 23 years of age, from Paterson, New Jersey. I guess with one being from Paterson and one being from Brooklyn in the gyms, they're able to get some pretty good sparring. A lot of good sparring in New Jersey and in Brooklyn.
Yeah, then if you know, one side doesn't like the other side, they can just meet in the middle. Meet in Manhattan.
Break! Work, Danny, hold some numbers up.
Jacobs keep touching him with the jab.
Crawford throws like an overhand right.
Wow, shots by Crawford.
Yeah. See,
Is that because Jacobs controls the distance with the jab?
Jacobs keeping him outside with that good stiff jab. Nice 1-2.
We have a special guest with Mario Lopez, Frank Stallone. Mario?
Yes, I'm here with Frank Stallone, of course, brother of Rocky Sylvester Stallone, and they're involved in the highly anticipated reality series, The Contender. Tell us about that, Frank.
Well, Mario, it's nice to see you out here. But anyway, The Contender, we've been on the road since April 7th, and we're trying to bring boxing back to network TV, and we've been doing a search of all the gyms, trying to find the next superstar. And there's a great gene pool out there of young fighters that can really fight, that aren't really getting the shot or not getting the exposure because of, just promotions and just, inside stuff. And we're here to give everyone a chance, so no one can ever say, like, they never got a shot. So we're happy about it.
You got it, Frank. Well, good luck with that, and be sure to catch a Contender coming up on NBC. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Mario. And, of course, Budweiser Boxing Series as well continues next Saturday in Chicago featuring Calvin Brock. Henry Crawford and Daniel Jacobs underway. In the third round, Bob Palmer, Raul Marquez, Winky Wright. Crawford trying to establish his jab a little bit.
Trying to put some combinations together.
Yeah, Crawford's going to have to come on in this round because I got him down by 2 rounds. Dude, missing a lot of shots. Jacob, good defensive fighter, making a miss and pay at the same time.
This is a very good fight right here. And both fighters not throwing that pity pat. They going in for the knockouts.
Yeah, every punch they land is a hard shot. And then powerful shots.
Yes. You can hear him. Sound like a pro fight.
I don't know, if Crawford lands one of them wild shots,
it could be over.
Little right hand by Crawford. Winky, do you remember what it felt like when they finally took the headgear off?
Yeah, it hurt it a little more.
see what happens sometimes, a lot of these amateur fighters, they take the headgears on, they put the middle gloves on. It's a total different game. They don't know how to react. And some of these amateur fighters, they don't make it in the pros.
Yep.
Not everybody's going to make it in the professional ranks.
Some very good amateur fighters never did good as a pro.
And vice versa, some amateur fighters that never made it to the national level, they did great in the pros.
Yep. Both fighters opening up with combinations.
Jacobs.
Boy.
Loading up.
He'd have caught him with that.
Jacobs only 17 years of age. He and Crawford come to the end of the third round. NFL on NBC, the high-powered Los Angeles Avengers, led by quarterback Tony Graziani, take on the defending champion Tampa Bay Storm. They desperately need a win. Orlando squares off against New Orleans. Others will see the great rivalry between San Jose and Arizona. Check your local listings for the game and time in your area. 17-year-old Daniel Jacobs out of Brooklyn, New York. The student at Erasmus Hall High School against Henry Crawford, the 23-year-old in red from Paterson, New Jersey. Very aggressive first 3 rounds.
Yeah, Jacobs was very confident, and it looks like he's on his way to winning this National Golden Glove title. Crawford, yeah. He's dangerous. Better keep his hands up.
There's that right hand,
yes.
right, Winky?
Yes. That's one thing about boxing. One punch can turn the lights out.
Break! Break! Break!
Both fighters punching on the brakes.
Well, 152 pounds, some of the past champions, Jermaine Taylor, Roy Jones, Michael Spinks, 1974, Frank Tate in 1983.
How many more times are we going to see Jermaine Taylor?
Just getting you ready for it.
Okay, you getting me ready? All right. I'll be ready.
Both fighters going for knockout.
Lost mouthpiece there. It's Crawford's mouthpiece.
That's Jake. Oh, that is.
You anxious to get back in the ring, Winky?
Oh man, I'm very anxious. I can't wait. Hopefully November, me and Shane can do it again. Wow, ooh, did you see the combo?
That was some heavy shots there.
1, 2, 3.
Jacobs and Crawford are bringing it in this final round.
Jacobs at 17 years old, he's going to be a very exciting fighter.
Yes, he's really trying to make a statement here. I mean, he had the fight won already in the first three rounds, and he's looking for the knockout now. He's really coming on strong now.
23-year-old Henry Crawford and 17-year-old Daniel Jacobs. Tremendous effort by these two. New Jersey against Brooklyn. Good performance by Crawford and Jacobs. Well, the Stanley Tools of the Trade replay. 17-year-old Daniel Jacobs and 23-year-old Henry Crawford go toe-to-toe. That's the Stanley Tools replay of the trade. Make something great. We'll be back right after these words from your local station. You're watching the Golden Gloves National Championships presented by AOL for Broadband on NBC. Welcome back to Kansas City at 152 pounds. It was New York against New Jersey. Raul Marquez had Daniel Jacobs, the 17-year-old from Brooklyn, winning. Winky, right? You agree?
I'm with Raul. I had him winning too.
I agree as well. Let's get the judges' decisions from our ring announcer, Gordy Jacobs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the results of bout number 4 in the 152-pound weight class. Your champion of the 2004 National Golden Gloves Tournament, on points. In the blue corner, Daniel Jacobs.
17-year-old high school student Daniel Jacobs is the 2004 Golden Gloves National Champion. And look for this name over the next 4 years and in 2008 in Beijing at the Olympic Games.
Definitely. Shorty looked real good, real polished. You know, real good fighter.
So, Daniel Jacobs of Brooklyn, New York, the winner at 152 pounds. 178 pounds up next. It's the Golden Gloves National Championships on NBC.